Hi, I'm Andrew McCann, Director of the Jellis Group in the City of Stonnington. Welcome to our market wrap to kick off 2017. It's a very exciting time in the property market. We're certainly seeing very good selling conditions and I think extremely competitive conditions at some of our auctions. So 2017 does suggest that it might well be another strong year for the property market overall. 2016 did finish on a high, and it seems that there's already been some gains in some segments of the market for the early part of this year. Obviously, key drivers in any property market is supply of product, and the sad part about 2017 from an estate agency perspective is that we haven't seen the listing numbers that we would love to see in the marketplace to satisfy buyer demand, which in turn has created a very competitive space in our auction market. Some of the great results that we've received this year or seen already this year, we've had an apartment sale in Ackland Street in South Yarra for our South Yarra team, over $3.6 million for a 2-bedroom apartment in that Botanic Gardens precinct. A property at 61 Union Street in Armidale selling for over $3.6 million against a reserve of 2.45. So $1 million up on reserve, contested by 6 bidders. So what we are seeing, whether it's inner city apartment living or those traditional period homes, there is great demand from the marketplace and continued price gains. So it certainly bodes well for anyone who's looking to sell over the next 2 to 6 months. So I think when you're talking about strong market conditions, it comes down to what buyers are actively searching in the marketplace. And this year's been certainly no different to last. There's a great appetite from young professionals to buy into the inner city suburbs of Melbourne. Certainly livability and access to schools, transport and shopping continue to be great key drivers in suburbs like Armidale, South Yarra, Paran and Malvern. And the downsizer market again continues, that baby boomers who are selling out of larger allotments and looking for apartments and smaller homes have continued to certainly drive certain segments of the marketplace. Our forecast ahead for 2017 is certainly a continued strong market. We're seeing clearance rates for auctions hovering around that 80% mark, which certainly in any given marketplace is a strong selling market. Demand for property continues to be high, and it continues to be high for good quality renovated period homes specifically in those inner city suburbs. So for anyone who is thinking of selling, you certainly couldn't hope for better selling conditions. For the buyers, I think sadly you'll have to expect that any good home is going to be well contested and well sought, and unless we do see a rise in volumes, which there's no indications at this stage, then sadly you're going to have your work cut out for you and you're going to have to fight hard at some of these auctions. But the great news is, buying inner city residential real estate has continued to be a great investment, and we certainly wish you well with your buying experience over the next 2 and 6 months. So putting real estate aside, there's been some great initiatives from the Jellis Group over the early part of this year. We've been participating in lots of community exercises, assisting families at very special kids with some charity bike rides, and raised almost $850,000 from some participants within our group in that arena. We've helped a group called Fair Share with some cooking for the homeless, and our Jellis Foundation continues to find great support for Headspace and VSK, who are our 2 major charity partners. So aside from our very, very hard work out in the marketplace for 6 days a week, we're certainly enjoying giving back to the community in and around the Stonnington suburbs. Well, thanks very much for watching and staying with us. It's been our pleasure to bring this market report to you, and we'll look forward to seeing you out in the marketplace over the coming months.